babes, welcome back. Now I am jumping right into this video because I'm really excited to bring you a giveaway finally. Now, first of all, we hit 300K. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. I've been doing YouTube now for quite some time. I say that I have been the most consistent since 2016. So if you guys have been here since that part of the journey, thank you. Okay, thank you. So this giveaway is actually sponsored by HairVivi. You guys will get a chance to win the unit that I am actually wearing today. Now, let's get right into the rules because I know y'all like, Cryssy, how do we get it? Okay, first things first, you must be subscribed. At this point, I'm not really too concerned about having the age limit, so this is open to everyone. HairVivi does ship a ton of places, so I will definitely be sure to list all of those specific details in my description box below. So rule number 1, you must be subscribed, and rule number 2, go ahead and just comment down below letting me know what made you subscribe to my channel and why you want to win the HairVivi unit. Now y'all know, if you don't know, now you do. First of all, if you are new here, welcome. If this is your introductory video to me, I am Cryssy. I film a ton of content videos, beauty related, mostly hair related, so you'll get the wigs, the weaves, the crochet, the braids, the natural weaves, the sew-ins, the quick weaves, the natural hair. I mean, all things hair is what you'll find in my channel. There are a few vlogs and a couple of other things, but again, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am happy to have you. Definitely make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you guys have not already. You guys have just become a part of Sunflower family. Thank you. In case you guys did not know, okay, I will say this and say it a million times. HairVivi is my #1 hair company. It's the most reliable. The units come really quickly. They are dependable. They are already fully customized. Most of the time, they come pre-styled, pre-plucked, pre-bleach. I mean, like everything you could ask for in a unit. They can be on the pricier side, but it is guaranteed that these units will last you for a very long time. You guys, if you've been watching my videos from 2016, I think that was the very first time that I worked with them, either 2016 or 2017. I remember filming that video on my patio, and yeah, it was a win-win ever since. I remember thinking to myself, like, if I was gonna have a custom wig line, this is what I would want it to look like. Well, obviously, I've been working with them ever since, and it has not disappointed me yet. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and just get into this video. Y'all, I did a little smoky eye today because I'm going to be going to a gala. So by the time you see this actual video, the gala would have already happened. So the giveaway, of course, is going to go live 11/11, which is the day you guys are seeing this video, and it will actually run up until the following Friday. So on November 17th, I will go ahead and announce the winner. So definitely make sure that you guys comment down below. No, there's not a limit to comments that you can apply. Go ahead and just leave as many as you need to. Again, all that we are doing is making sure that we are subscribed. We have let me know why you subscribe to my channel and why you want to win a HairVivi unit. Without further ado, I actually want to go ahead and jump right into the video. But before doing that, really quickly, I want to let you guys know that I did team up with my sticky little secret, which is actually created by Miss Rosh Posh. She is another beauty influencer here on YouTube. I call her one of the OGs, okay? Makeup, hair, all of your beauty needs. She has it on her channel, so definitely be sure to check that out. All the details to everything I have used in this video will be linked down in my description box below. Let's get right into the video. If you are not already familiar with HairVivi's packaging, y'all, top tier, 10 out of 10, recommend, okay? I do actually have a grading rubric which goes over the quality, the price, how custom it is, the style, and also the packaging. So definitely make sure to check out the description box so that you guys can get my final thoughts on the hair, what I really felt about it, and all that good stuff. Once you go ahead and open up this beautiful packaging, you do get some true scalp tape in here. That is an add-on. I use the color, I believe, Cappuccino, but that will be listed in my description box. I also got a few goodies which I'm going to show you in a few, and here is the wig. Now you guys can see these satin bags are super soft, very luxury vibes. I mean, I just love the presentation. It's the presentation for me, okay? I almost feel like I want them to have like some type of hair wrap or like a hair tie. Give me like a satin scarf, HairVivi. Like, this is what we need, okay? As you guys can see, the wig is going to have a tag on it, so do not cut this off until you have for for sure confirm that this is the unit you ordered, you like, and you want to keep it. The density will also be listed down in my description box below. You guys, this is a fully glueless cap, which means you do not need glue to install this at all. I do typically use like hairspray to kind of hold down the side flaps, but it's always going to have that flex fitted cap with a ton of stretch. And then the hair texture, you guys can see, is actually looking more like a silk press, which I love. So it's like a Yaki straight, but it is definitely not this typical Yaki hair that you guys may be used to seeing. So you are not going to get like any ridges. This is truly like a natural blowout, silked out with some layers in it, and it is not like overly jet black or super light brown. So it's a nice blend. And then of course we have the My Sticky Little Secret Ultra HD lace cap, and then the 4 products, which I'm in love with the packaging. As you guys can see, we have a skin protector, which looks really nice, cute, small packaging. Definitely you can travel with this. A melting spray, and then a lace glue remover, and then of course the actual glue itself. So I'm really excited to actually be trying these out. Y'all know I'm not a glue girly, but we're gonna get into it today. Okay, now I already have on a wig cap, and then of course the True Scalp tape from HairVivi, and it does actually come in quite a few colors, so just check out their website just to see what it is they have available. And so I have lately just been like cutting it in half because I really truly don't need the full length of it. Obviously, depending on how deep your part is, it will actually help hide any of the knots and kind of create a scalp like effect. That's why we call it the True Scalp tape. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and just curve out one end just so that I am able to seamlessly blend the wig cap with my forehead. Okay, I got a lot of extra space, so by the grace of God, I can usually wear any hairline shaped wig. And then of course, y'all know I was 100% sure that this was the unit they were supposed to be sending me, so I did go ahead and just cut off that tag and throw on the wig. So yeah, I mean, my makeup is giving very much, because I'm so distracted by like the look. I feel like this is new for me. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about it. I feel like it's very dark and like sultry, so this is giving very much nighttime look. I should have had the warm lights going, but anywho, I went ahead and just kind of trimmed off some of that lace that was just in my face, because y'all, okay, what are we doing? And yeah, the hair was super soft. It did actually have this like natural curl or wave to it. Typically the units do already come pre-styled. That is like a signature from HairVivi. And so I will say, anytime you get a unit, and I have said this like so many times before, anytime you get one, you put it in the box, you fold it in half, a lot of the work that was done previously to the wig typically does not last, because over time it just takes shape to its current position. So no different than like when you style the hair on a mannequin head, you go to put it on yours and you're like, dang, I just hot combed this same spot. So yeah, that ends up happening a lot, but I was ready to go ahead and just apply the glue. So I first went in with the skin protector, and so this did have kind of an interesting smell. It kind of smelled like one of the Nairobi products that I have like worked with in the past, so I liked it. I mean, nothing too crazy. Of course, there has to be like an alcoholic base, because it did start to lift up my makeup and just clean off the area, which is what it was intended for. So I did go in with the glue. I didn't do this in like any particular way. You don't have to do 5 dots, 6 dots. Just get you enough on there to where you'll be able to create a pretty thin layer. Start with a little bit just to start to build up. And the packaging actually says that you can apply up to 5 layers. For those of you that are looking for like that ultra hold, they got you covered. Okay, I'm more of a half layer, 1 layer girl. You guys will even notice I did not do the ball cap method. That's why I love the True Scalp tape. And this glue got extremely tacky and dried down so fast. I would compare this to like a bold hold, but maybe even better, because with the bowl hold, sometimes it gets so tacky and bleeds into the lace that it lays down the hair. I did not have that issue, and I think it was because it got incredibly tacky. So by the time that I pulled the lace forward, it had already dried in place enough so that it did not have to grab on to like the base of those small hairs. And this is also a really good time to point out the baby-like hair that HairVivi did create around the entire perimeter of the hair. And I just think that it's interesting. I feel like it definitely reminds me of like an African-American textured hair. Obviously, this is more of have a Yaki unit. So what I would definitely say is if you are someone that really wants everything to be laid down, you could absolutely press those out. I would recommend doing that on a mannequin head, not your own head, because you probably will burn yourself, okay? Or you can even take a small amount of like an edge control and brush it back, just the same as you would your natural hair. So I definitely like the concept. And for me, you know, I'm always going to be here for more of the natural look. So again, you guys will see I am avoiding my hairline at all costs, okay? Keep your distance because we are not losing our edges for wigs. Now, if you are someone that's going on vacation and you want to do the wig and you're looking for that security, I understand why you would do the, you know, the lace and the glue and that full meltdown. I get it, right? But if you're going to do it, make sure that you are protecting your natural hair. Always. So once I was happy with everything, I had it nice and laid. You guys got to see that up close. I went ahead and pretty much just cut off everything else, the remaining lace. So this is where we'll really get into the meltdown. I will say I was so in love with the texture of this hair. It made me feel like I should have actually went in to tweeze this just even further so that I could really customize this to myself. And so as you guys can see, I still have some of those ear flaps that were just flapping away. Okay, girl. So I did go ahead. I don't know why I'm so goofy. Anyway, I did go ahead and take a little bit of glue just to go around my hairline. Okay? Do not put that glue in your baby hair. I've been seeing that viral video of that girl doing the afro. And y'all, it's a no-no. Okay? We are not putting glue directly on our hair for no hairstyle. Okay? We're going to have to love ourselves bald if that's the case. But anywho, so yeah, I did go ahead and just continue to tack this down. Y'all, that glue, when I tell you it dried incredibly fast. So already it's a 10 out of 10 because based off of the fact that I was able to use my cotton pad, which originally I had put the skin protector on, and I used that to wipe off the glue from the end of my comb. Y'all, 10 out of 10. Okay. The product is incredibly strong. It definitely dehydrates the skin. I even noticed how like it almost turned white. It had really just sucked the life out of and the oils out of my hairline, which is really going to make for an even better install. And then I just went ahead and took the melting spray, which I wasn't really sure if this was closer to like a hairspray or like a cross between a mousse and a hairspray is kind of what it gave me. It definitely was runny, so I almost wanted it to just be a mousse because when I think about a melting spray, I really don't like the thought of like a product that kind of like sprays all over the place unless it is more of a hairspray. So I just need a little bit more clarification on like how I should use it because I had some ideas, okay? And I'm going to show you why because the way that this laid down, y'all, I'm loving it. Okay, so far so good. The products are doing what they need to do. The wig is already reliable. You guys know anytime I work with HairVivi, we only expect the best, okay? That's why I'm really excited for you guys to be able to finally get your own unit. I know that these can sometimes be pricey, but again, okay, I'm going to show you how to get it right, get it done for less at home to save you at least $300 in the salon, okay? So I did go ahead and just take some of my Kimra thermal spray, which you can find this on Amazon, Ulta, all that good stuff. But instead of you having to hunt for it, I did actually go ahead and put a direct link to everything that I'm using in this video down in my description box below. So it's literally a click away, okay? Now y'all see what that thermal spray did. It almost acted like a soft holding hairspray. So it just instantly laid the hair down. You guys can see the volume on one side and how it really just kind of turned into, okay, I see where you go. Also extra. Anyway, yes, so I did go ahead and just split the hair. I do this all over because it does kind of go on wet, so you really want to let that dry down before you really start to work with it, especially with the hot comb. You do not want to burn your hair underneath your wig. So that's another thing I kind of want to get into. When we think about healthy hair, we put these wigs on and completely forget that when we use this high heat against our braids, y'all, your hair can still feel it, okay? So just be mindful comfortable. I'm definitely not turning any of my heat products, my hot tools up too high. So I try to keep it right at 400 if I can. Any lower than that, if I can get away with it, I will. A good 360, 380 usually will do the job. But I did go in with the Pattern Beauty blow dryer. I know you guys have been asking me, or quite a few of you have asked, can we get an update on the blow dryer, y'all? Long story short, I love this product. It has pretty much replaced every blow dryer I have ever used. I just love the attachments. It helps me get through the bulk of my hair with no problem. And in this case, I don't know why I didn't think to use the brush attachment. But anywho, I'm actually just using it to go ahead and kind of dry down that Kenra flat iron spray. I did end up using just a small bit too much in the front. You may or may not notice, but look at the cut, the trim. The layers are really beautiful. And I love that they start very long, because when I want to do those like soft wave curls, I'll be able to get exactly what I want out of it. So this is that y'all, the melting spray. Stop playing with me. Do y'all see that? When I tell you the hold was super soft, it was almost like a freeze dried mousse. Like, I don't know how else to say that. Like, if I was looking for an hydrating like hairspray to lay down my wigs, this is what I would grab every single time. So to compare it, it actually would be comparable to the Kenra thermal spray, except it had a way more moisture, way more hydration, and it definitely kept the luster of the hair high. It did not get chalky on me. So, I mean, hey, you be the judge. I'm really, really thankful that I got the chance to try these products, because I definitely had my eye on it, and I'm just like, 10 out of 10. It's giving a 10 out of 10, y'all. 10 out of 10. We have more and more products to try, but so far so good. I'm just taking my hot comb to, as you guys can see, lay everything down. I didn't even have to go piece by piece individually, y'all. That Kenra flat iron spray really does the job. It truly helps you lay down your wigs and really just keep everything looking nice, glossy, and polished, which is what we want. That's how you get that salon effect, okay? Having the hair look nice and polished without having it look weighed down. That's going to be the key every single time. So take your time with this. Don't feel rushed. And again, you do not have to turn your heat up to your hot tools up to max capacity to get it to work. Now, y'all know I cannot do a video without mentioning Bronner Brothers. So y'all, the Bronner Brothers Pump It Up. This is from the professional line, but a comparable product would be the Pump It Up. I usually take a little bit of that and some of the Diamond Shine, spray it on the palm of my hands, rub it in, and then spread it across the tops of the hair, because it truly just lays the hair down the way I need it to. I'm thinking I could totally just use like one product, like a hairspray, but this is what works for me, okay? So I love it. And then of course the reveal. So everything is definitely melted in. I felt like when it came to the hairline, it was so realistic, okay? If you guys are looking for something that is going to make people think this is your natural hair, I would definitely suggest getting a length that is similar to the natural hair you want or that you have, okay? Look at that. That is beautiful. The shape of the hair, the luster, everything is nice, soft, flowy, bouncy. It's that effortless look. So if you guys are in need, okay, of a unit that is going to last you for a very long time, I think that this is a very great unit to start with, because it's not overly silky and it is definitely more on the natural side. So I just love that. This is doing everything I need for it to do. I can't keep my hands out of it at this point, and I was kind of undecided on like, do I actually want to do like a flat iron, like a bone straight look, or did I want to curl it up? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and just pretty much just throw some curls in it. So I learned this technique on Instagram. I was pretty much told that you can almost curl in any direction as long as the tip of the curl is pointing towards the actual handle. Y'all, it worked, okay? And I know that I did not describe that in the best way, but look at my hands and how I'm holding it. I'm forcing the hair to like come out on the side of the handle, as opposed to on the side where, you know, the end is that I can hold. Usually I don't do my curls like this. So for whatever reason, it worked and I loved it. And I was like, okay, I'm looking forward to this comb out, okay? Now, I did want to kind of get into this a little bit more. So the better that I get at it, I will definitely share with you how to curl better. This is not like, y'all, I'm not a pro at everything, okay? I do know how to make my hair look really nice, but you can always learn something new. So here I am learning a new curling technique, and I definitely kept most of the, I guess, curl like towards the bottom of the hair. That way everything else was pretty much straight for the most part, and then we just got that nice soft wave to kind of mimic what HairVivi had going on in the beginning. So it's giving the vibes. It's giving the vibes. Y'all, look at the luster. Super shiny. And then, of course, I just went ahead and took a little paddle brush to see what it was giving. Y'all know the layers are long layers. So if you want more volume, use the paddle brush to really kind of just bump it up a little bit. And if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to feel the pressure, okay? You can always just kind of play around with the curls. You could even take the curl up a little bit higher. So if you don't like the way that it's sitting, go ahead and just curl that curl a little bit tighter. And so that way you'll be able to get this effect that I have just discovered at this moment, okay? Okay, super pretty curls. Look at the waves. And it frames the face perfectly. Now would have been a great time to go ahead and pull my Mizani humidity resistant hairspray, because that would have just locked this into place. I ran out of it, and I was just so sad, because although the hair did curl, I figured with the way that it was just like so silky and bouncy, that curl may or may not have lasted that long. So don't be shy, okay? Don't be afraid to pull out that hairspray in any event that you need it, because it will definitely help kind of shape and mold the style to kind of stay exactly the way you want it. Y'all see how I'm playing with it? We aren't doing that for no reason, okay? But in this case, I forgot the hairspray, so there's that. Now I did a cute little flip back, continue to play with it. Y'all know I will do that for hours, literally. Just imagine editing, y'all. We don't even want to talk about it. Anywho, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I appreciate this. Y'all know this is like my therapy session, so I hope that you guys have been able to learn something new. I hope that you guys definitely win this. One of you, someone listening to this right now will have a chance to win this beautiful unit. If you are someone that's like, girl, I'm not trying to do that giveaway, but I still want the wig, definitely make sure that you use the code down in my description box below. And let me show you how to take it off, okay? So as y'all can see, the wig was not moving anywhere. And I typically have a pretty loose scalp, so if it held my face, okay, in place, if it held my face in place, my sticky little secret has done what it needed to do. Now the truth test is going to be, can we revitalize and save the edges? Let's find out, okay? All of the products smell really interesting. I'm like that girl that loves the smell of hair products in a hair salon, so yeah, it's gonna work out every time for me. But as y'all can see, I did go ahead and just start to spray the product all over. It says to just kind of let it sit for a second. It didn't feel overly wet, which let me know right away that this had it may have a little water in it, but not a lot, okay? What it gave was more so an oil, and I discovered that right at this moment, okay? It had such a slip to it, and I always wonder, am I the only person that removes their wig with like an oil-based product? So I ended up going back in with the skin protector to kind of lift that glue a little bit, and y'all, it's a wrap for me. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty, and of course, y'all know I will see you in my very next video. And a special thanks to HairVivi and Miss Rosh Posh for making this video possible. Thank you.